Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you're in good spirits this Wednesday evening. My name is Nick and we're going to be looking at a few Commodore 64 games. Yes, we are. Now, if you're new to the channel, then welcome. It's a channel that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's all about having a bit of fun and a bit of nonsense chat and easing the stresses of the day. Now, you'll notice that there's a few things that are a little bit different about the channel each time. Hi Julie, hope you are well. This time, we've only just started doing the web chat bit of this time, but I've just only got a graphic on top which says subscribe, so you might see that. It's not a button, it's just a little bit of graphic. The other thing I've been looking at maybe for next time is potentially on the webcam itself there's some filters you can download through the software I'm using called OBS and give it sort of like a movie theme and make it pop. But I've got the lighting a little bit better, so hope we can have a good time. Now you sort of like know what we're going to have a look at. We're going to start with Super Pac-Man, quite a basic game from Namco in 1988. There's Jet Set Willy II, Grand Prix Circuit, Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge, and Gauntlet as well, and there's a few other ones potentially we could have a look at. So it's all nice and homely here. Let's have a little bit of fun. So thank you to the members already that have joined the channel that way, that are supporting the channel. It does really help. If you want to subscribe, as the button said, then please do so, because that helped me out a big deal. Okay, so let's load up a bit of Super Pac-Man. Now, it's not ordinary Pac-Man, it's Super Pac-Man, so we'll see what goes down there. It's a little bit different to the original Pac-Man, as you might expect, but not to a great deal. Right, okay. Now, always a little bit of loading with these ones, because, well, I haven't got a direct image there, so let's load older Pac-Man up. Now, I played so many different versions of Pac-Man over the years, but my favourite one is Pac-Mania. This one is Namco in 1988. There we go. So a few bit of bars there as we go. Good, good, good. So we're going to be going from about 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Hurrah! Hurrah, hurrah. So thank you people that watch the Spectrum ones in the week, Monday and Tuesday. We'll keep going as long as there's people to watch them. Right. Let me know if it's too loud, won't you? And I'll alter it. Right, okay. So this is like it's a cracked version. Escape. Escape. Unlimited lives. No, we don't need that because we're top gameplay, aren't we? Right. Invincibility. No. No. We don't need no keys to open the door. We don't need a level skip. Right. Okie doke. Right. Now I think it's on keys, but it might be on joysticks. So I might have to change it directly. So this is just a bit of a warm up first of all. Pac-Man, of course, come out in 1980. You already knew that, didn't you? Right. Okay. Right. Stage 1. Oops, F7. No, hang on a minute. I want stage 1, don't I? I put it up too high. Right. Oh, Nick, sort it out. Sort it out. Good start. Right. F7 we want. Pac-Man. Oops. Immediately I need to swap the ports. That's a very good start, Nick. Right. Okay. So, nothing like live stuff. Right. We're off. Almost. Right, now I can control the thing. Now, what's different about this Pac-Man, you'll see there's a power up there, but there's bits of the maze that are cornered off, and by collecting keys, you can actually open those bits. They will open automatically. Now, you can chop the ghosts when you're big like that. Actually, go through everything when you're like that. But get the keys, avoid the ghosts, and plot your route going forward. Now, let me know if it's too loud, and I'll change stuff. But again, the same sort of premise, just avoid all the ghosts. Unless you're a big Pac-Man like this. Now, I'd never heard of this game back in the day. I've only just found out about it in the last day or so when I was looking for stuff to do on the stream. Right, we'll probably get that power pill now and complete this quite easily. Pac-Mania did come out on the Commodore 64, which we reviewed in the review playlist if you want to check that one out. Whoops. Up and away. Oh, I've got everything. Boom, 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 boom. Good, 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 good. Rightio. So, hello to everyone watching. Looks like it's a quiet evening to start off with. Normally there's millions of people watching, but at the moment I can see you're there, Julie. So well done. You've got the whole cinema to yourself. Well done. Right. Anyway, we'll still have some fun though, regardless. Whoa. Maybe it's a school night. I don't know. Right, come on. Get the key. Get the power-ups, and we go. Dun 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 dun. Game audio is too loud compared to my audio. Okay, let's change it then. How's that sound? Right, I've altered it now. Hello, Smithers. Let's get that arrow off the screen. Is that too quiet? I have altered it. It might be too quiet now. Whoa, boom. Or it might still be too loud. How did I die there? I died in the portal. Right, let's have another go. I'll wait for you to tell me whether the sound is too loud or not, and then we'll continue. Continue. Dun 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 dun. Sounds okay. Right, okay, right. That's good then. So let's have a few more goes. Now, some of these games get a bit louder and quieter. I don't want to blast your eardrums. Right, there's a power up again. I'm not sure if this was a big seller. I'm not sure we're going around collecting power pills or eating like eggs of some description. But I haven't reviewed this game yet on the channel, so I might have to queue them up to get done. Might be a few that we haven't reviewed on the channel in this latest one. Excellent, thanks Smithers. It sounded a little bit better, right? Okie dokie do. Dun 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 dun. Pac-Man is the best, isn't it? It's tolerable, this one. I wouldn't have been disappointed if I had it as a kid back in the day. Normally each day I go for my walk to ease stress and stuff like that. But it was heavily raining today, and I normally go for a walk through the woods, and I didn't want to risk doing that because I don't know, it could be like a bit muddy over there, and if I fell over, I'd ruin my trousers. Yeah, that's the only problem. When it's raining, the walks have to stop unless you're going somewhere like, I suppose the park would have been okay with thinly chopped grass. I suppose it wouldn't have been too long. Well, that sounds like it's going to go into the twilight zone then. Hi Gumjo, hope you are doing well, sir. Hope you are doing well. Commodore 64 in. Quite a basic game to start us off with. Super Pac-Man, so not normal Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man. He doesn't seem overly super to me, but you know, that's what they do. They do look like those Haribo fried eggs, Judy. I'm with you there. Unlock that, good. Dun 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 dun. Right, so it does add an extra element, doesn't it, with the keys and stuff. I seem to be dying quite quickly here. Right. Hi, Rosie. Hope you are well. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are doing well. These streams on Wednesday always have a little bit of a later start in case people are getting home from work and stuff. But I presume we're in a new era now, aren't we? So less people getting home from work and more people are working from home. So maybe I should shift it a little bit earlier. What do you think about that? I don't know. We'll see. I always look at the figures afterwards and see what's what. Oh, this looks like Doomsville. No, he's going to get the green one. Oh no, that's good. That'll do us. Oh, it's just one pill up there, and then we're done. In the tub. Yay! Dun 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 dun. I'm not sure how many mazes there are on this, but I don't think I'm gonna complete it to a degree. Oops, that key didn't open that. I thought it was going to. And I got killed by a ghost. I've lost count of the amount of Pac-Man games I've played on the channel over the years. Must be absolutely loads. I mean, the original one came out, wasn't it, from Namco in 1980. And since that point, they've been coming out all over the place. It seems like forever and ever and a day. Right. I think we'll have another go, then we'll zip into Jet Set Willy II. Jet Set Willy, the original one, wasn't too good on the Commodore 64, but fortunately they've improved a few of the errors, and you can see a few of the fixes actually within the game itself on the second one. You can still go into space in it, so we might try and do that. There's nothing like a big Pac-Man. Right, I suppose when kids got used to this, they could play it forever. Me as an adult, it's a little bit tricky for me. Whoa. But it's a different era, isn't it? Really, a much calmer era. Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum. Lots of arguments in the playground, which was the best system between the Spectrum and the Commodore 64, and sometimes the Amstrad CPC entered the argument as well. I never really bought into that. Although I owned a Spectrum, I tended to like both systems. Some games were better on some games were better on another one. But, you know, I'm enjoying looking at the Commodore 64 ones now. It's got some great sound on it. The Spectrum was rather unique, relied on its sound chip. But I do like the graphics pop a little bit more on the ZX Spectrum, which helps for live streaming, which I'm sure they didn't think about at the time. I don't think that was one of their ideas, was it, in the early 80s? Didn't really think of it as a thing. Right, what are we collecting now? Seems like we're collecting some sort of old boots or candles or something. Right, I'm not doing this in a very good order. While I'm this big Pac-Man, I can eat everyone. It's gone into the Twilight Zone music. Or an ant skating around the corner on ice skates. Right, not too many to go now. If we get that power pill, then we're looking rather good. Tough luck, lads. There we go. We've done it. I've got lots of men left over. You were safe as long as you didn't have an Auric 1. I never was in the playground where people was arguing what's the best out the Auric 1 and the Jupiter Ace. Never sort of like happened really. But you know, good to see though those systems. He goes big. Go big or go home, says Pac-Man. Right. I think it's hamburgers we're collecting now, isn't it? Oh, so I got trapped in the corner, which wasn't a good thing to do. Stage 3, 30 points left. 30 points. Sounds like one of those old police car sirens. Has someone done a burglary or something? Someone's called the cops because the gameplay is so good or so bad. Oh, I wanted to go up then. Dun 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 dun. And you had an Auric 1. Well, there we go. Oh, why can't I get that? I wanted to get that power pill, but it's cornered off. It does have an extra dimension, this, with the keys and stuff. Because just when I'm in a tight spot and want to go up and stuff, I get beat. Right, okay. Super Pac-Man. I don't know if this was a licensed product. I presume it wasn't. Oh. I know I said I was going to have one last go, but I might have another go after this. It's frustrating me at the same time as entertaining me. The ghosts aren't staying blue for very long now. Ow. It does have some neat ideas, Gumdio. You're quite right. You're quite right. Right. As I told you before, this is my last go. Then Jet Set Willy II. And my whole aim on Jet Set Willy II is to try and get into space to see how it compares to the Spectrum one when it goes into space. Because that was a really, really, really neat effect. Oh, right. Oh, keep going. Oh, that's interesting, Smith. I was just reading your comment there. 800 XL, it's the same. So many things I don't know. I know about the VIC-20, of course, which is like a predecessor. But there we go. Interesting. Very interesting. Whoop, back we go. There's so many systems I don't know. I reviewed a game earlier on the channel that went live called Parsec. And that was... it's a homebrew from 2020, but it's a remake or a port from a Texas Instrument computer, and I'd never heard of it. And it's very interesting, like a horizontal shooter. It's amazing what stuff was about, really. Now it's just the main systems, isn't it? Really, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, and that's pretty much it, isn't it? That's pretty much it. This was a time when there was lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. I suppose some people could argue Atari's still going, but, you know, the Atari VCS, I don't know what's going to happen there, I really don't. Although they're supposed to be in the production stage at the moment, so maybe they've cracked it. Who knows? That should be it. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. Right, stage 3. This seems to be my nemesis, which I can't seem to get past. Need to get some of those green pills, I think. That might help. Let's see if I can do it without those, first of all. Need a green pill. See? I thought I could go through there. I thought I had enough keys, and suddenly I couldn't. I've tried lots of times, Matty, to try and get main to work. I've wasted so much time on it. It's just that it has to be set up different for each game, and to be fair, although it's good, I just got frustrated with it, and it was more frustrating than me sorting out when I had Windows problems. I banned it in the end. But if a simpler version of main come out, where it's easier to set up, I certainly would do. I certainly would do. But yeah, it's not very user friendly, I found. But if you can get it working, great. But you need to be a bit tech savvy, I think. How did I die there? There was something in the maze that was clogging stuff up, I think. Ow. Yeah, you do need a lot of practice on this game. It's game over. It's game over. Well, you know, Super Pac-Man, you might have had it back in the day, you might have not. You've definitely played a Pac-Man clone, that is for sure. That was from Namco in 1988, so in the last century. Hello Tom, hope you're well, sir, hope you're well. Right, now, let's load up Jet Set Willy II then, so we can compare it, how it plays to the ZX Spectrum. Music is slightly different on this one. I might need to mess with the sound again, but we'll soon see. We'll soon see. Might have to swap the joystick ports around a second time. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Jet Set Willy II, The Final Frontier by Software Projects in 1985. 1985, staying alive, as the Bee Gees said. I don't for sure they were singing about this though. That's a bit of dancing for. What am I doing? It's Wednesday. Why not? Right, is this loading or not? Come on, we want it to load. Right, good. It didn't want to hear my Bee Gees stuff. That is for sure. Right. Come on, Jet Set Willy II. Might be actually I can put this on warp actually. Warp. Supposed to load it quicker on warp. Ahead, warp factor 10. Right, stop warping. Right, it's D-packing now. Let's warp it in the D-pack. Obviously you couldn't do this back in the day. Right, press in-game. Right, this is a hacked version. OP left and right. F1 is pause the game. F3 is music on and off. I don't think that works. Let's restart the game. Right, okay. Trainer. We don't want a trainer. Unlimited willies. Well, you can do your own jokes there. No. Stop time counter. No. End of message. Right, is it going to load it now? Right, how's the music? Right. What music's this? It's like some sort of like Moonlight Sonata, I think. Right, I need to flick this around again. It might pause a bit while I flick in the joystick ports. These makers couldn't decide if they wanted port 1 or port 2. There we go. So, collecting the tap. Music possibly a little loud. Oh, there we go. So it's even louder than the last one. Better? Is that better? Right. Oh, thank you, Ace Rimmer. Thank you. Thank you, Ace Rimmer. Good. What a guy. So this is called the bathroom with purple bath. Let me know if the music has corrected itself. He seems to be moving a bit slow, this fella. I'm not sure if this is loaded properly, or whether this is... No, the Brussels sprouts are going okay. Yeah, perhaps it is going okay then. Just seems like it was moving a bit weird. There's Dumb Jetman. Now, in the Spectrum version, he was called Dumb Waiter. I don't know why. I don't know why they changed it. Do do do. Well done, Rossi. Yeah, there's always purple or that avocado green colour, wasn't there? Yeah, avocado green. Yeah, that really does help, Ace Rimmer. I see you there on the event list there. Thanks, Smithers, about the sound. But yeah, that thing helps the channel keep going, and it really, really, really is appreciated. Thank you very much. Excellent. Right. I do like having this webcam, so I can thank you personally. Thank you very much. And I sound a bit like Elvis then. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's gonna be a blue Christmas without you. Oh, that's close to that barrel. What emulator are you using, Nick? I'm using something called Vice 64. Yeah, it says Vice up the top there and a load of numbers. C64 SC. Yeah, this I'm not sure if this is loaded quite correctly because all the nasties seem to be moving okay, but Minor Willie seems to be moving a bit slow. Very weird. Yeah. It's not playing if I was a rich man, was it really? Do. Drop down the hole. Right, I want to get to the space rocket. There's the Megaron, that is the same. Right, okay. Right, I need to, every time I see your username, Ace, it just reminds me I need to start watching Red Dwarf again. Do. Right, I'd love to do a video about Red Dwarf, but oh, hang on a minute. That thing comes right across in the Spectrum version. Yeah. Hi, Red D. I'd love to do a video about Red Dwarf, but the BBC are really hot on footage and what you can and can't use. Even pictures sometimes might be a little bit dodgy, but it might be worth a risk. Just talk about episode 1 or something with a few pictures. Yeah. I might give it a go. Now, it used to be on YouTube you get a copyright strike straight away. Now they seem to just block the video first of all and give you a chance to remove stuff. So that happened to me once when I did an EastEnders video where I gave Phil Mitchell a very high voice. Right, this is a little bit trickier than the spec. Right, I need to jump in the middle of them. Yeah, some of the time is a little bit different to the Spectrum version. The first Jet Set Willy was horrendous. It's the original, Tom, I think. Jet Set Willy II. Yeah, Software Projects 1985. Some of the Jet Set Willy 1 was horrendous, especially with the ladders and stuff. It went at a really weird angle. Yeah, some games are better on the Spectrum, some are better on the Commodore 64. I think this was, to be fair to it, it was a port rather than games that was originally come out with the Commodore 64 in mind. I know you can just run straight across on the Spectrum version. This one is slightly difficult. Yeah, the music's not quite as good, but you know, you get some games that are better on some section. Now, the next screen is flawed. You can see they've made a few corrections. Right, here we go, the cold store. Now, normally, you could just jump and get that rope on the Spectrum version. Here, you can't make it, so they corrected it by putting this little ledge here, right? And you still can't make it with that ledge. They put another ledge down here, which you can land on, so they forgot about the rope completely. Yeah. You're right, Gumdio. Most games are better on the original systems. I mean, Space Taxi on the Commodore 64 is great. I haven't seen a Spectrum conversion of that one, and no doubt I prefer the Commodore 64 version. Oh, that thing's not going right across either. Right, okay. I don't know what this music was. It's not If I Was a Rich Man, was it? Right, that's the wrong timing. I can't get past them there. Do. We know that thing don't come right across. We do not know why. Right, okay. I just want to get into space. And then we're there. Right, I can jump over that. Jump over that. Jump over the ice cream. But more or less the screens are there, but some you get a few fixes or some creature doesn't go fully all the way across. So we come into the back stairway. Yeah. Music seems to be a little bit screechy every now and again. Well, I suppose it's okay. But I prefer the Spectrum version. But, you know, see, this is a bit different as well. Normally there was a ladder going straight upwards. There's some games on the Commodore 64 that are better than the Spectrum version, of course. Buggy Boy was one of those ones, in my opinion. But nostalgia's got a lot to a big part to play on it, really. A big part to play, but I like trying to see the good in all versions if I can do, and the differences there. Don't know too much about the Amstrad CPC. Haven't played that a great deal. See, that looks a little bit different as well. Yeah, I don't know the answers to that one, Tom. Now, Newman Looney, then they put top of plane question mark. I don't know what that means, because I thought Newman Looney was Latin. I thought that was some kind of in-joke. Right, this is not going to let me do this, is it? Now, this is the one where it's slightly trickier than the Spectrum, this. Right, okay. There we go. That's right, Rossi. There's a lot of truth to that. Now, this bird goes right the way across. I don't think it does in the Spectrum version. I might be just remembering it wrong. So I need to find the right timing here and do this all in one go, which is a little bit tricky. Thanks, Dale. It's good that the numbers are building, but you know, it's all relaxed. I'm pleased if anyone can stop and watch just for maybe a bit of it or all of it, if preferable. You know, all about having a bit of fun. All about having a bit of fun. Over that we go. Yay, yay, yay. Hopefully we can keep going in the future. So thank you to Ace Rimmer and thank you to the members on the channel as well. If you become a member, you get access to the members section with special videos letting you know what's going up in the following week. And we're on the roof. Don't try this. But we're on the roof, right? What's that rope connected to? Oh, ooh. Oh, just about did it there. Just about did it. That was good. And that's different. We got two of those fellas. This looks a bit weird. Up on the battlements. Cool, that was a bit fortuitous. Right, okay, across we go. Now, I'm not sure if there's going to be an arrow come across here. Please land it. Up we go. This is the way to the spaceship, I think. What's happened here? I can't seem to move my man. Oh, there we go. He got frozen there a bit. So that's something. That might have been a bug. So when you first go to the watchtower, he might freeze. Right, I'm almost there, folks. Oops, that's not how you do it. I was going to be a death spiral now. Oh no, it's put me back to where I was. That's pretty good. That's okay, right. So that's one positive thing then. In the Spectrum version, you could go into a death spiral where the way you enter the screen, you just finish up here. It puts you back to where you were, which is great. So that's one plus. Right, brilliant. We are now in the rocket. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you. Now, I've never seen the space effect here when the rocket takes off and takes us into outer space. I think there's over 100 screens, Tom, maybe 120. But when we get these two, we will take off. The Spectrum version had a great bit of rocket flame that went out the back. Let's see what this does. Away we go. Well, it feels like I'm being blown out an airlock. Well, that's interesting. I would have liked that back in the day. Right, so we're in space, and I think I've been teleported somewhere, unless it's all gone wrong. There we go. There we go. So we're in the docking bay. Hooray! Oh, thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. Excellent. So thanks to Ace Rimmer and Julie. You are now on the event list, or will be very shortly. Thank you. We're well done, Red D. We're off to Button Moon to visit Mr. Spoon. Button Moon. Right. Good. Right. Starship surprise. Now, quite often when I got into space here, I couldn't really find out what to do next. But this was always my favourite bit of the game on the Spectrum version, was going into space, and it's my favourite version in this as well. I'd liked it if they played sort of like some sort of, oh no, that was a bit of a wally. I would like it if they played some kind of Star Wars music now instead, or Star Trek. That would have been good, but I was just asking for a bit more. So that's a no-go that way. Map's always helpful. I think the Spectrum version, it was all blue. They've gone for all red here. Right, let's just, I think we need to go up these platforms and go to the right, but let's just see what's on this side first of all. Do a little bit of exploring. Fly me to the moon, fly me to the moon, and let me play amongst the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Or whatever. Now what I'd like to do, yeah, I'm always trying to expand this thing, but what I'd like to do is have another camera set up somewhere else which I can flick over, so I can go into a room and, you know, it'd be a wider angle, so we could take a tea break and stuff. Right, the cartography room. Yeah, I mean, this would have blown me away as a kid, and began to turn into a spaceman. After this one, we'll play this a bit longer, but after, oh, look at that. We'll be playing, that's done my eyes in a little bit. We'll be playing Grand Prix Circuit, which is like a racing game. A little bit like Test Drive 2, it's by Accolade, as a precursor to them. One of my dancing spacemen have disappeared against that background as we go past main lift 3. Yeah, there's no way through there, so we need to go up those jumping ledges we were on before. Do 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 do. Are those two teacups up there going up and down? Yeah. There's a lot of screens to discover, Julie. I mean, sometimes there's yeah, especially in space. There's the sewage system as well, which I can't quite remember how to get there. But yeah, I mean, if you're into games you like to do a lot of exploration, this is the one for you, really. Oh. Thanks for that fact, Dale. Let's write that down in my notebook. It's a clever idea. It is, Tom. It is. Right, okay, so how do we do this then? I presume we're going to get onto the conveyor belt. This sounds like Doomsville to me. Right, a leap of faith going on. That's not going to do anything, is it? Oh, it did do something, right. It seemed like it was too long to jump. So it's another timing thing. But surely when I do the jump off that last ledge, I'm just going to fall down too far, aren't I? Surely that's too fast. This could all go a bit wrong. That's too far, surely. It is. So how do you do that then? Maybe you need to find some kind of rocket pack or something. Oh, you need to get on the ledge below. Yeah, you need to get on that ledge below somehow. How do you do that? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, now it does a death spiral. You see, it seems like on some screens it doesn't do a death spiral, and other screens it likes doing a death spiral. Why is it doing a death spiral? Ugh. Spiral me, baby. Yeah. Do. Oh, what's that going on there? That's not the. That is strange. I like the boot to come down. Boo. Why is it doing? Oh. I'll just go in the other direction now, and then we'll go on to Grand Prix Circuit. I just get hypnotised by this game. I really do. It's just got loads of childhood memories on it. The bathroom with purple bath that some people had in their bathroom back in the day. Now, if you've completed this game, then let me know. But I don't think it's possible to complete, is it? I mean, it would take absolutely ages and ages. I don't think the Commodore 64 got as hot, did it, as the Spectrum used to do. It had, I don't know if it had cooling vents or it just had more space around the motherboard on the good old red bin, as it was called. Matthew Smith is a legend, I would say that. Yeah, you got a good point, 790. It's a bit of a good analogy, that, isn't it? 2020 has been extremely odd. Extremely odd indeed. Right, we won't go into the chapel. We'll go this way. Well, until I get to the security guard, then I'll probably lose all my lives. Note to self, look up the word Megaron to see what it means. Oh, there's one at the top there. They must have based it on someone. It don't seem like a thing you just make up. Let's jump in case it comes in there. There's the butler's pantry. And the main thing in their pantry seems to be bottles of grog. Yeah. Rooms visited 8, items collected 1, but we're not doing it properly as per usual. Right, that's the ballroom west. Not to get confused with that song Ballroom Blitz, which I won't sing. Some good animations in this and a good variety of enemies. I don't think I've ever seen a Jet Set Willy skin on Fortnite. Are they working on it? Possibly you can run around as Jet Set Willy, or possibly Horace, maybe. This seems a bit further over than the spec version, but still the same sort of idea. Timing looks about the same, so I'll let it off. Oh. Didn't go into a death spiral that time, which is good. Yeah, if you go into space, it seems to be Death Spiral City. Wait. I don't think you can get past that. Is that a bug? That might be a bug still. Yeah, it might be a bug. Let's give it one last go. Oh, you just got to be pixel perfect. That's okay. Not much room for manoeuvre there. Yeah. Right, the hall. The hall. I don't know about you, but I haven't got a hall with like a pigeon flying backward and forward, or with 3 cacti in the middle. It looks a bit like that stuff that Zippy would eat in that game we looked at yesterday on the live stream. Zippy. What an odd game that was. Ooh, but hope you're enjoying it in 720p. Not so blurry. Chance of lag, still might be some lag, but the chances are extremely low. I know that's... What's going on there? Now that hasn't rendered properly, has it? Something's gone wrong there. Right, I'm going to have to guess. I'm going to have to guess where the jumps are, I think. Oh, man. Well, I might be okay, actually. It's just... That's a rendering issue. Well, that certainly makes security guards a little bit easier when they've bricked over all the tunnels. Yeah, well, there we go. That's easier. Hi, Chris. Yeah, that makes things a lot easier. That's weird. Anyway, I think the game's going a bit wrong now. Oh, what's that about? Hang on a minute. That looks impossible, does it? Right, over that thing. It's proven a bit of a challenge, this. So it's corrected a few of the problems in Jet Set Willy, but I don't know if it's just because this is being emulated. It still seems to have a few problems of its own. I'm being caught up. Why is that thing catching me up? Oh, goodness. And now I got killed by a pigeon again. Oh, goodness. Right. I don't think you can get past this bit. And now I'm stuck in brickwork. Well, you know, something's gone hideously wrong there. If you've ever been stuck in brickwork, comment in the comment section below. But look what's happened. That's the... Well, it looks like he's gonna listen to this music as he gradually starves to death. Right, okie dokey. So let's load something else as we still listen to that music fading away. We're going to be playing Grand Prix Circuit, did I say, by Accolade in 1986. Right, let's find it. Begins with that G, Nicky. Okay, thanks. Right, there we go. Crazy talk. Please load, please load. Grand Prix Circuit. Got some good music in this one. Yeah, it's a bit of a flaw, isn't it, Julie? If the creatures move faster than you, that's just weirdness. Right, this game is a little bit like Test Drive 2, if you're familiar with that. Accolade 1988. Might have to flick the joystick ports again, but you know, I do like a good racing game. The Spectrum version, the sounds are intolerable when you went into high gear. Apart from that, it was sort of okay. It's a game I first played on the Commodore Amiga. I only tracked it down because I like Test Drive 2, and it kept advertising it all the way through with odd comments and stuff, which was nice. Music. Let me know if I need to turn it up, because it might be a bit quiet now. That might be okay, actually. So it looks a bit like a McLaren, which I suppose you hear. Right, I need to change the ports as I thought I would have to. Swap joysticks, there we go, right. Okay, so we've got single race, champion circuit. Now, so I don't have to change my own gears on here. Music is okay for you, Julie, that's good. So I don't have to change my own gears, I will keep it on that and on beginner. Right, there we go. You got the Ferrari. Or you've got the Williams. Well, I'm going to have to take the McLaren out. They've all got slightly different handling, I think. It's probably an advantage for taking some more than others. Oops. I thought I'd selected it then. Why haven't I selected it? Right, okay. I think it's asking for a player 2 then. I think it might have gone a bit Pete Tong. Right, anyway, we'll see if it works or not. The music made your teeth itch. That's a new one on me. Rightio. Music sounds corrupted. Oh dear, that's a shame. It sounded a bit weird when we was playing the Spectrum one. We'll continue on. Or maybe if it sounds too weird, maybe I turn it off. It did sound a bit scratchy earlier on as well, didn't it? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I used to it sounding a little bit more smooth. Maybe I should turn the emulator off and reload it again if it's giving a problem. So let me know what you think. Please load. Preparing to qualify. Oh, what was that? Did not qualify. I think something's gone a bit wrong with this. Let's yeah. What we'll do, it might vanish for a second. I'm gonna reload it, right? Right, that's gonna vanish. I'm gonna reload it. Hopefully it fixes it. But quite often there'll be some kind of technical problem. Right, okay. It might fix it, it might not, but we'll give it a good old go. Right, let's hit a few things. It might have sounded like that a bit earlier on, so it might be just the version that I'm using, maybe. Right, we'll see. We'll see. If not, we'll just soldier on and do a few laps at least. Right. I don't know why it quit out of it before, but I've got a few backup ones. We could have a look at Space Taxi if this doesn't work. Oh, actually, we could look at Daley Thompson's Super Test, which we looked at on the ZX Spectrum. I think all the day's events are on one day rather than 2 days. So we could do that if we have a bit of an issue with this one. We'll see, but we can adapt. We can adapt, and I'll try and find a different version to play next time. Boom, boom. Oh, it sounds the same. Sounds the same as before, I think. Better, or does it sound the same to you? It does sound a bit strange, yeah. Yeah, I think it is a bit messed up, really. I don't have any kid jump challenge, no. Yeah, this version's going a bit weird. Hi, old boy. Hope you're well. We're having a bit of problems with this game. It could be a bad ROM, John. It could be a bad ROM. We might have to ditch this one. We'll soon see. This is what being live is all about. Prepare to qualify. Now, before when I prepared to qualify, it just exited out straight away, which is very, very weird. Well, it's a good old Wednesday. We were relaxed up until this point, and it all started going a little bit silly. If we don't do this, we'll fill this spot up with Space Taxi, perhaps. Let's see if it loads up. Does it sound a bit better, or does it sound about the same? Is this how it's supposed to sound? Right, at least it hasn't reset this time, so maybe it's just the music at the start. I'm sure that isn't the case, elf boy, as I spin round in that corner there. A little bit crackly, maybe. I think I can live with it. But if my engine sounded like this, I'd definitely come into the pits to see what's going wrong. Right, it's round that corner. Good. thanks, Red D. Yeah, good stuff. It was just the music then. I don't know what was going on there. I must admit, Jet Set Willy II did seem like it was going a little bit slower than I was expecting it as well. But situation under control, sort of. Look at me driving. I don't know how I'm going to do in a race. Round we go the corner. Farty noises coming from the McLaren. That's the turbo era, folks. Well known for farty noises coming out the back of the car. Car's a little bit slippery going around here. But we can do it. Oh, everybody on the brakes, Nick. Oh, I don't know if it's possible to blow up this car. Oh. Now, you're getting a retro buzz out of this, surely. You're not going to get a Formula 1 game that sounds quite like this. Spectrum version's it's got its own sounds as well, but they're even more annoying. Someone get that fly out of my seat. What are we doing around here? At 70. I couldn't do this on manual gears at the moment, that's for sure. Team Farty, I think that's who these are. There's no way you can take racing lines on this. You're just trying to hold on to the tarmac as much as you can. Oh, he's drifting a bit wide there. So we played a Formula 1 game yesterday that predates this by a little way, called Checkered Flag. That was on the Spectrum, of course. Right, how have we done? 1 minute 37. Is that going to get pole position? End of qualifying. Position is 8th. Is that good? Is 8th good? Normally it'd be good. Just don't reset, computer. Right, now, I'm going to... How many crashes am I going to have here? Cars look a bit cut and paste to me. The green car and a yellow car, we passed them on the start. It's a good start. God, they look so opaque, these other cars. They're sort of like not there. Too light, I think. They're like ghost cars. Driven by those ghosts out of Pac-Man. How did I get out qualified by these guys? Around the outside, maybe I can cut something. Oh. Right, okay. Can you crash into these people? I don't really want to find out. There's another Ferrari, I presume, because it's red. We seem to have burnt him up and cut him right outside. I see there's 2 mirrors either side. I'll try and use them. See if anyone comes on the either side. Oops, but while I was looking at that, I went terribly wide. Someone's going to come back past me, are they? No, they're not. Lap 1, position 1, it says in the top right. Don't know if I need to make a pit stop here or not. We'll risk it. We'll risk it for a biscuit. Oh man. So I'm glad this game is sort of like working, although it's slightly corrupt with the music at the start, perhaps. Grand Prix circuit. So back in the day, because the channel is about that as well, would I have played it again? I would have done, because I was a sucker. I was a sucker for racing games. I mean, it hasn't aged very well, has it, really, sound-wise and control-wise, if you look at Formula 1 2020. But I am still getting a retro buzz on it, and I do feel like a kid playing the thing. That reminds me, I might schedule in a live stream on the Commodore Amiga for Lotus. Maybe do all 3 games, or maybe just the first one. That's what I'm thinking. But if you're into your Amiga, tomorrow there'll be week 2 of the Stunt Car Racer brilliant game, Blundering Series, as I attempt to try and win Division 1. And there'll be a picture-in-picture as well. Right. It's quite interesting. Last week, my controller stopped working on one part of it, but not while I was on the track, so that was a bit lucky. And it was easily fixed. We turned it on and we turned it off again. Who'd have thought that would have been the way forward? Right. I'm going to win this race. If the car's engine suddenly feels a bit scratchy. Did any of you lot have this one back in the day? As I say, I played it a lot on the Commodore Amiga, but I don't recognise the tracks. I mean, the Commodore Amiga frame rate wasn't great. Bit like this, really. And Test Drive 2 wasn't great either at frame rate, but I just got a massive nostalgia bug for it. I really have. I forgot what country we're in. Country that's got mountains. Peppermint Mountains, you say, Julie. Yeah. Don't know what country that is, but I've got a big lead now. How many laps do I have to do? I wasn't paying attention here. We're on lap 2. Possibly 3 laps, eh? But I'm not going to do I'm not going to do a full Grand Prix. I seem to have a lead looking at the map on the top left of about almost a third of a lap, maybe coming up for half a lap. Car's vastly quicker than anyone else. It's just that if my tyres go, I need to stop for fuel or something. But I don't know if the game is maybe that advanced. A game we're going to look at later on in the stream as well is another game that I mainly played on the Commodore Amiga. And it was Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge, where really I don't know how an 8-bit computer can even attempt it. So that's going to be interesting. Played it on the ZX Spectrum a long time ago, 128k, and then boy did it struggle with the draw rate. We'll see what the Commodore 64 makes of it. Right, 1 lap left, surely. Right, we'll do lap 3, see how we go, but if it goes into lap 4, well, no one's got time for that. Unless I do it at the weekend and someone watches a 2-hour stream of me doing Grand Prix circuit, which I can't see that happening. Hold on to the road, always good advice. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit wide. Going up through the gears, automatic gearing, trying to hit the apex, but not really. Don't know what track this is, but a track that's got mountain. There's a white dot going across. I don't know if that was an airplane, or maybe some sort of glitch. Maybe I should have selected a bit of a higher difficulty level. This version I haven't played a great deal of times. This might be only the second time I played it. But I seem to be going through this thing with ease. It's not as bad. The sound is a bit like a fly, but it's not as bad as Turbo Cup on the ZX Spectrum we looked at. That was a bit of an annoying fly. At least this isn't going slightly up or down. It's definitely a fly with a business plan, this one. As opposed to a fly just going around doing nothing. Oh dear me. He gets around. Yeah, I do need to start doing a few more pre-recorded Commodore 64 reviews, I think. I need to keep focusing on what's the most popular stuff. I've been taking a bit of a flight of fancy doing a few other systems which don't get watched a great deal. So I think Commodore 64, I think there's a lot of use, probably as big as the Commodore, as big as the Spectrum market, isn't it? That 8-bit world. So I need to put more of those up again. That's what I need to do. Mental note. I think one is scheduled for next week, actually, next Thursday. That's it, right. So we come first. Well done. Was it ever in doubt? Well, maybe. Ah, dear. Let's say there. Farty McFly. Yes, okay. Nice map. It's a good map, Tom. I do like a good map, like you say as well. Oh, there's a big spider up there. That's going to be distracting. Okay. If I suddenly get sucked up out the screenshot, then the spider's got me. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Right, what do you think? Have you had enough of this one now? Or should we play Lotus, or should we do another race? What do you think? Music seems to have got a bit better than before. Maybe it was just the beginning. Average speed 99 something centimetres a day. Best lap 1 minute 27. Average speed 97 there. Highest speed 187. Not bad, eh? Boom, 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 boom. Right, okie doke. So we will do a. I'll just do a practice of the next race then, and then we'll have a look elsewhere what's happening. Good. Oh, actually, it seems to have gone into a finish rather than doing the next race. Good. Right, okay, Monaco. Let's have a practice of a Monaco, I think. Let's have a go on that. Ooh, the chat box just flashed off and on again then. Is the chat still working? Just flashed on and off. What was that all about? Right. That thing where you think, am I still live or am I not live? Everything's green. Everything's green my side. Let's check this out. Yeah, that's working. What's going on? Right, okay. I presume you're still with me. Right. Go. What's happening there? I can't accelerate. Oh, there we go. I wasn't on the bus. Round we go. So I don't know if the chat's broken, but if it is, I'll just continue as normal. talking the stuff I do. So I'll just qualify this, and then I'll load something else. Lotus probably. Right, here we go. Round we go again. But the chat's certainly not updating where I am. Hopefully it's still updating for you. I haven't got the luxury of refreshing the page here because everything will turn off. Whoa. So sorry if you're answering questions and I'm not answering. It's because the chat is not scrolling down. Oh, break round here through. This is Monaco. I do like a good tunnel. Ooh. Oops. Oh, that's like I recognise that. I recognise that bit of the track. What they tried to do there. That's when you come out the tunnel and there's like little twisty bit, and it then goes through the swimming pool section. Yeah, I recognise this. Whoa. Gone a bit wide. You got stuck on a rumble strip. Normally in Monaco that would be game over. At least the pit crew would radio to you and ask you if you're okay. Right, let's see our qualifying position. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with the chat there. Rightio. Maybe if I flick it about a bit. Oakley doke. Let's load something else then. I'll guess where we are. Ah, right. I think something's just updated there. Alright, I've got chat back, so I'm just catching up a bit here. Good. It just froze a bit for me. Okay, so I can see you all there. There we go. I've got your back. I think it's got the. So let's just test. I'm going to type something in the chat. See if you can see it. Can you see it? Let's load something else up. Right. Attach the Lotus. Lotus. I don't know why I said it 3 times. Oh, I seem to have 2 versions here. Let's load that. Okay. Oh, see you, Red. I missed that bit. Okay. A thumbs up from Porker Ballon. Right, I can see you. Oh, good. It's moving again. Cool. That was strangeness, that was. I thought I'd lost you. But you're back again. Howdy, Tom. You're back. Now, let me know if this is too loud. I might have loaded the wrong version here. Oh, let's get it on warp. Warping. Doing a bit of loading. It's got a lot of stuff to load, this. Right. Is it too quiet or is it okay? Do. Right. Here we go. Bit quiet. Right. I thought it would be. What about now? Still quiet? Sir? Okay. Okay, brilliant. There's always about a 5 or 6 second delay between myself and you, so sometimes I alter it. It's still quiet, Tom. Right, okay. What about that? I'll turn it up a bit louder. Right, music there. 3 different soundtracks, but we'll put it on sound effect. Right, I'll put it up a bit louder. Hopefully it's okay for you now. Verona, North Italy, flat with gentle curves, no hazard. Now, I'm going to have to keep my eyes open here, because stuff can move pretty fast. This is by Gremlin. It's probably going to be too loud now. I need to come in the top 10 here. Now, if there's 2 players, they would occupy the stuff at the bottom. Oh, I've got it on automatic. Right, we're going to reload it because I've got it on automatic gears. Right, sorry about that. Right. So that was a bit of a test while we load it properly, but I need it on automatic gears, otherwise I'm not going to do very well. Right, okay, so that was a test to get the sound correct. Hooray! Hooray! Right. At least we get to listen to the music again. That's not bad. Not bad. Right, whoop. Right, whoop again. When I was mucking about the sound there, I needed something, but it shouldn't take too much longer to load. Right. So easy. We don't want it on manual gears, which I did before with computerized gears, and alternative control, and then we're back to where we were. Now I presume the music's okay now. Right. The Commodore 64 is going to struggle with this Gumdio, that is for sure. The Spectrum did as well, but you really need to see it on the Commodore Amiga, really. Right, away we go now. This is not nice to play. You can see it's trying to be Lotus, but if a kid had this on the Commodore 64, I think this would be the final thing that makes them want to get an Amiga, really. I mean, yeah. And these come in the top 10. It's a nice gentle learning curve on the Amiga version. Here, it's very problematic. But it moves fast, but it's just trying to do a lot of stuff. The cars on the Amiga version are all like white coloured. On here, they're blue. But it's just finding a way to get past them, because when they group together, they do zigzag a bit. And you just lose some time when you bash into one. And it's very hard to get the time up. So if I even get off one track, I'll be very pleased. Yeah, it's frustrating, this game. It really is. Come on, Nick. Maybe I can get a bit of a run together when they all spread out. Right, that's a bit of luck. Right, so we're into 14th place. We need to get 4 more. 3. Yeah. See, now I'm stuck off the track and they're going to come past me. No, still 3 more to go. Get. Now, I can't. It's a bit hard for me to glance at the comments and do this at the same time, because it's, yeah, you know, it could go anywhere really, really quickly. But Tom, you think the sound's okay? That's good. That's good then. Right, I'm in the top 10. Just don't lose it now, Nick. But I'm not on the Amiga version. On the easy mode, I would just win this straight away. Race over. I come 10th. That's good enough, isn't it? Maybe it isn't. Right, so yeah, look, I come 10th for 1 point. Now, see all these drivers back in the day. You've got Nigel Mainsail, who's Nigel Mansell, of course. Nelson Pickett, who's Nelson PK. You've got Nicky Lauder, James Hunt, Murray Walker, you know, Gerhard Berger, which is Crash Hard Banger here, and they've done all the way through. See, Harry Bootson, I've done too much with him. Good engine sound, that is for sure. Right. Right, let's do the next race then. I only just qualified for that first one by the skin of my teeth. We're on Monterey, shallow hills, some roadworks, and one of the lanes is closed. On Lotus 2 on the Amiga, it suddenly uses all of the screen. Now this is going to be very frustrating again at the start. Yeah, it is. Need a lot of luck here to whiz your way through. But I'm already out of the top 10. Depending on where you finish in the last race, it determines your starting position on the grid next time round. That's a good bit of work, Nick. Collision detection isn't great either. Sometimes you think that you're going to hit them and you don't, and vice versa. Oh man. Yeah, as a kid, I think this game would have frustrated me quite a bit. And this is the easy mode. You know, when we was playing Plunder yesterday in that stream, I want to get the boat or some of the cannons and shoot some of these. I'm desperate for a gun like road blasters or something. Like 12. We only need to make up 2 positions somehow. Could get a bit of luck. Well, not like that. We won't. Much better on the Commodore Amiga version. If you had this back in the day on the Commodore 64 though and loved it, let me know. Because if you put a bit of time in it, and there's a bit of undulation going on, if you put a bit of time in it, you might be able to get something. Right, 9th. Oh man, they weave as well. That's the problem. When you it's all right them weaving. I don't mind. It's just that when you got bad frame rate like this, it makes it very, very awkward. What direction are they going? 6th. So better than before. Future races we need to stop for fuel, I believe. And I'm stuck on that outside of the track. That costs me lots of time. Last lap, good. 6th place. Not saying I'm going to win, but it'd be good to come in the top 10. 2nd. Oh man, I'm winning. Lapping a car now, just for fun. Yeah, the finishing line isn't very obvious as well on this. Oh, I think my window's broken again. God, it's a good old time, isn't it? It's a good old time. Right, okay. Bum 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 bum. If it does it. Right, so I've won that one, so it's going a little bit better. Woohoo, first, thank you, Ponca Ballon. I said that like it was French then. There we go. We've done it. So James Hunt 2nd, Rissol Brooks 3rd, and Stag Bloomvest, yeah, they're all there. Nigel Mainsell didn't make it that time. Good, right. So I'm 2nd place on 21. Not sure how much longer this can go on for. Right. Good. So the Commodore 64 streams will continue every Wednesday for as long as this remains popular. So thank you to the super chats there from Julie and good old Ace Rimmer. Right, let's see if I can get another check. This looks like it's a snow stage. All the cars are blue. It's gonna be a blue Lotus Esprit without you. Right, as Elvis sang. Well, I got a good start this time, he says, because he crashes into a car. The only problem is when you come first, you start on the back of the grid for the next race. Oh, let me pass, fellas. That's 1, let me pass. Good. 2. Weaving through it. Oh, I was doing so well then. Just break into the top 10. When you bash into them, they don't seem to lose any speed at all. It's just oh you. Good overtake, Nick. Right, 6th place. Oh man, where do they come? The music on the Amiga version is absolutely awesome. It's the sort of game I went round a friend's house to play quite a lot, the original Lotus. That and Kick-Off 2 I think we played the most. A bit of Speedball 2, but we didn't play it as much as Lotus. That was the game. Oh, come on, let's go around here. It's pretty tricky on difficult mode though, the Amiga version. Like 2nd place. Maybe I'm getting the hang of this now. Getting my eye in for 8-bit stuff. Moves jolly fast, this. It's when you have to stop for fuel, that's when I might start getting a bit unstuck. But maybe you don't on this. I can't see a fuel gauge on the thing. You see below on the screen, you see those white blocks on the left middle there. About 3 out of 5. That's how many laps we're doing. Oh, and the fuel's next door. Right, I can see that now. Okay. But very hard to spot where the finishing line is. We'll start hearing beeps when the fuel's running out. What's a little bit handy, I suppose, is that it tells you how much of the lap you've done, how much it's filled up with the white bar. So I think this is coming up to the end of the lap. We might have to stop for fuel, or can we just go round one? No, I thought it was going to give us some fuel there. That was a mistake. On the Amiga version, you just stop in the pits and it gives you some fuel. Maybe I was a bit late, so I'm not sure I'm going to make it round the whole lap here. Fuel doesn't look, well, it's empty, doesn't it? Oh, out of fuel. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, so it needs a bit of practice, this game. The pits could be a bit more clearly defined, I would say, making it a little bit easier. But that's the only thing. I mean, it's jolly fast for what it is. But yeah, that's good. Let's have a go at. We're making good time. Let's have a go at Gauntlet, I think. Or should we have another go at this? Right, let's get out of this first of all. Actually, why? It's finishing the race before it gets out of it, I think. Let's just give my ears a bit of a rest. Whoa. Oh, that spider's gone. Where's the spider gone? Yeah. Don't know. Don't know where the spider's gone. Right. Okay. Gauntlet. Let's load a bit of Gauntlet then, Tom. Attach disk image. I might have to do a bit of warping on this one as well. Let's do the time warp again. Boom, 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 boom. Right. It could be chasing the fly. Yeah, do you know what, Tom? That's probably what it is. It's chasing the fly, isn't it? It's chasing the fly. That's what's attracting all these spiders. All these games I play that sound like flies. He swallowed a spider to catch a fly. Do 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 do. Swap the joystick ports again. Right, one player, because I'm the only one here. Player choose. Who should we choose? We'll choose this person here. All of them have different weapons, and I think slightly different scout sets. Yeah, that could happen, Julie. It could even walk off with the camera, maybe. It might be one of those ones from Panic that we was playing the other day, causing a lot of bother. Right, it's loading. Let's give it a bit more warping because it's going to take a while. Warp factor 12. What was the highest warp they could do in Star Trek? Was it like warp 9 point something or other? Yeah, but apparently you can't go quicker than the speed of light, can you? So I don't know what warp 2 was. That's twice the speed of light. I think Star Trek had it a little bit flawed, really. Yeah. Gauntlet, always good in multiple players. We're playing it in one player, of course. Believe it or not, we are warping. It takes a while to load this one. Please rewind the tape. No, we won't do that. Press fire, we'll do that. And a bit more warping, right. Level 1. Now we won't do any more warping because it's there. Right, okay. Now this should work. There we go. There's my person. We need to find the exit and kill all these guys. As you can tell, it's easier with more people. Oh man, there's loads of them. There's a key there. There's an exit. Right, we'll get out there. So that's stage 1 done. Hello, Jonah Baggy. Hello there. Hope you're well. Lotus is one this afternoon and time to make a cup of tea. Well, yeah, there you go, Julie. Yeah, that's right. Oops. Right, we've got out of there. What's that thing? Is that... What do we do if we fall in there? I think we die. Don't fall in there. Oh, it was a teleport. Right. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow shooting, this thing. That's the only thing. It seems to be a bit slow shooter. How long is it going to take to kill this mob? Those things aren't shooting me through the walls, are they? I think they shoot me through the walls. Don't like the idea of that. What's that thing? Oh, I don't know what that is. It's nastiness. That's what it is. So we're looking for an exit. Yeah, right. Looking for an exit. Thanks, Shona Bagger. Yes, they are developing. We went to 720p. We did a bit of mucking about, a bit of testing. The Mega and Mega Drive, that's up and running now. Well, there's a test. Now we've got the picture-in-picture, so hopefully it's a lot clearer for you. Hopefully, yeah, you know, we got lots of bits we can do. We got lots of screens. We can go to this screen, but we won't. And we can do lots of stuff. Look, because I went to that screen, I messed up there. Oh, Nicky, showing off. Lost you a lot of lives. Oops. Look, I put it on. And you need to be a genius with these. Right, we're back. Right, good. There. I've even. Oh, look at this. Right. Sometimes it's hard being an editor. If you click on the wrong window and start pressing the buttons, you just disappear. Right. Yeah, so let's read that. Wow, these streams have come a long way since I last watched one. Well, you know, there's some. Can't always be perfect. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's just me mucking about. Right. Where's the exit here? Where's the exit? Maybe we need to find that teleport again. We need to find an exit. Let's go here. Boing. Go this way. This is a bit tough, isn't it, for stage 2? Stage 1, the exit was just probably next to me. I could have fallen over and landed in it. That's a dead end there, so that ain't the right way either. Right, off we go up here. Can't shoot through there, right. So which way do you go then? Through here maybe. Right, okay. Down we go. If you've completed this, let me know. I'm desperate for some tips now. Exit. Where is it? Stage 1 was the training level. Well, you've had your training now. Here's World War 5. Oh, you so need some other players here. Oh, there's the exit there. There's the key. Right. Man. Oops. Look, lads, I just want to get through. I ain't got time to kill everyone. I've been surrounded. This is like some zombie apocalypse. Oh, no, I've done this so wrong. Lads. I think in a zombie apocalypse, I think I'll be quick to die. Round we go again. Ah, well done, elf boy. No, you need to get in 720. This is 720p at 60 frames a second, so we're in the future now. If I need to, I can go up to 1080p at 60 frames a second, but I think it might cause YouTube some problems and it might cause people some lag. No, 720p it. Yeah, but whether I'm going to be able to keep affording this internet package, I don't know. But we've had a risk, so thank you to the donations so far. Thank you. It'll be a bit of a bummer to have to try and downgrade to a lesser package again, but we should be okay. We're okay at the moment, yeah. Right, boom. Right, stage 3, we're Gauntlet in. From the arcades, this version come out in 1986 by US Gold. US Gold did a load of terrible ZX Spectrum conversions, a few bad on the Amiga as well. More bad on the Amiga than the Spectrum, it has to be said. This one doesn't seem to be too bad. Just they seem to be being attacked by ghosts quite badly. They're more demonic than those ghosts from Pac-Man, that is for sure. Whoa. Needs some sort of like the Ghostbuster needs like a power pack or something. There's a key there, right. The Spectrum version is definitely a little bit more playable. You don't get mobbed so quickly. Oh, leave me alone, leave me alone. This is more like a thriller, isn't it? It's not close to midnight, but there's demons lurking in from the dark. I start to scream, but terror takes a sound before I make it. Right, that's got rid of those fellas, I think. Oh, what's that? I died. Oh, that's the exit down there. There's a big exit line. Well, that was good. Right, level 4. Yeah, 2 players is where the action is, elf boy. That is definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. No, that's not dying. I need to shoot them out. I need to shoot. They keep coming out of their little house. I need to shoot that. They keep generating from there. If you shoot that, that takes them out, really. Right, there's the exit there. So we need to make our way that way somehow. Somehow. Oh, dear. It's not going to be as easy as going this way, is it? Oh, it might be. Oh, that ghost seems to have a telephone of some description. Oh, I died. And one of those guys turned into a key. Well, that's treasure. Oh, I blow up the treasure. Oh, okay. Start the tape. No, we don't do any tape starting. Right, one last go. We could put on Daley, Thompson and Super Test. We could easily do that. I do have that somewhere. Bum. Right. Training. It is training, but can we go over here in training? Oh, there's another exit there. Where does that take us? Does that take us to another level? Right, that's taking us to level 4. Right, so that's good. That stops us doing those other levels. We're straight here again. Right, I don't blow up the treasure. That's good. I've got the treasure this time. Yeah, I wouldn't make a very good pirate. Where is the treasure? Oh, was it treasure, was it? I blew it up. Oh. I think there's more than one exit each time, isn't there? Let's try and find an exit this way. This might be an easier exit down here. There's a key. No, it isn't. There isn't. There's a dead end. Right, okay. Well, key it to us. We'll take that other path around. See you later, Death. No time for you today, sir. It's another key. It's like some sort of secret room. Yeah, this is the way to do it. What are these? Some sort of like weird pig creatures for doom. Oh man, I've run into a right lot of mess here. I think the most recent game I like reviewed was like Gauntlet 4, I think. That was on the Mega Drive in this sort of like genre. Oh no, I've made it too complicated, haven't I, really? I just need to go around there. That's it. And just shoot my way forward and get to the exit. Die, everyone, in the game. That potion will do me nicely. Get out of the way, Death. But no time for you to do it. Winged hamsters. Did the Amigas have voices? I can't quite remember. I did review it on the Amiga version. You'd expect, wouldn't you? There'd be a few extra bits about the place. Bim. Certainly moves quite fast. What's in here? There's a little key. Bing. Right. What are those things? They look a little bit like those weird creatures in Smash TV we looked at yesterday. Actually, I don't think I've looked at Smash TV on the Commodore 64. I wonder if that's similar to the Spectrum version or completely different. If you played that one, I might have to make a note of that to queue that up at some point. Right. Cool. You definitely, as I say before, you definitely need one or two players here more than what I am. Oh man, no, I can't even get through here. They're just generating too quickly. Throw me a bone, as Dr. Evil would say. Don't mess with Deb. Oh, there's the exit there. Right, okay. Thank you very much. We're through. Right. Oh, my ears. Ding, 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 ding. Need a set of better headphones, I think, rather than these cheapos. Right, off we go again. Something with a bit more padding, I think. Wearing earphones for 2 hours. You need something decent on your bonts. Okay. Maybe I can make some padding, but I might look a bit silly in the picture-in-picture. Boop, boop, boop. Right, there's a key. Where's that going to send us to? Well, we need to shoot through there then, don't we? Get that there. It's one of these games you could be playing for hours without really realising it, I think. It's just that they keep generating. It makes it a little bit tricky. I never played this in the arcades. I think a few of you did, looking at the comments there. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. So yeah, if you only just come into the stream, I said a bit earlier on, there will be another stream tomorrow. Commodore Amiga. We're doing a stunt car racer, a really cool racing game by Jeff Crammond, I should say. Week 2, as I try and win Division 1 on that excellent racer. Teleport. Where were we before the teleporter? Do you remember before the teleporters were invented? They were bad times, weren't they? But now we've all got a personal teleporter. Just before you die, start a game. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good cheat. I used to do that on Golden Axe, Elfboy. It was quite good, wasn't it? There's the exit over there, but I've sort of like got lost of where I am. Oh, there's teleport. Is that going to get? That's got me there, right? Good. It's all about teleports, this. There's a key there. Another key. So it's quite welcoming to the newbie, this game. It's a nice gentle learning curve. I'm seeing quite a few levels of this. It's quite obvious what you need to do. Pity we can't do it online, really, and we could all be in the stream together. Have you played... I haven't played it on a live stream, Kona Baggy, the remastered Commando. It comes with a remastered version of Ghosts and Goblins. I have reviewed it. I think I did a walkthrough with pokes on it there, but it's something certainly we can look at a future live stream. If I can find a disc version of it, we certainly can. Oh, that's brilliant, Neil. Thank you. It's getting a bit quiet tonight, but thank you. That keeps me going. So there's now 3 of you there when that flies up in the event list. Thank you, Neil. Appreciate it. You're a good supporter of the channel. Thank you. Right. God, I can't seem to get through here now. Boom. Whoa. Go. What's up with these guys? Are we near the end now? They really love me, don't they? They really love me. Exit. Good. Right, sometimes the delay on the event list is a bit slow updating, but hopefully it updates. It should do. Right. There we go. Good stuff. Thank you, Neil. Brilliant. We go through here. Oh, that's treasure, isn't it? I got told before, don't blow up treasure. You can use that to buy cannons and stuff. Strength's not looking too bad. Oh, that's a dead end. Why didn't I shoot my way through there? Oh, actually, hang on a minute. There's a gap in the wall. I can shoot my way through that bit, I think. There we go. I need to shoot that little house. They keep coming out of there. That's it, right. Now, oh, actually, there's lots of stuff that keeps generating. Oh, man. Let me through. I haven't got any keys left now. This looks like instant death to me. Mind you, I'm fighting my own. I need to find a key. Yeah, I need to find a key to get through there. Where's a key? Right, maybe there might be one being guarded by these fellas. What do you think? There's a key. Thank you, Elfoy. It's a ropey treasure image, isn't it? Yeah. Right, off we go. Oh, these pig dogs. They probably think I've got some sausages in my pocket or something. I haven't got anything. Oh, I've died. I could press let stage 2, but I think what we do. What's the time? I think it's moving on a little bit. Let's have a go. Yeah, we'll fit this in. Daley Thompson super test, where you might hear me thumping on the keyboard. Now the ZX Spectrum version of this come on 2 sides. This is all on 1 side. So what they've done is, instead of giving you 3 athletes, it's given you 4. Now I can't guarantee I'm going to get through the whole of it, but we can certainly have a look at it. Super test. Yesterday my hands haven't really recovered from playing Hypersports, so yes, I'm going to get arthritis or something, but it's all for the fun of the channel. Hooray! Right, Daley Thompson super test under the letter D. Oh, there it is. It is there. Great. Might have to flick the ports again there. Oh, finger torture. Right, it's going to load. It's going to load. Good stuff. Yeah, I tried to get a version of Daley Thompson Decathlon on this, but all I had was the tape image, which takes ages to load. So if I was ever going to do that on a live stream, I will load it before the stream started, and then we'll be there to play it straight away. It's the only way around. I did try saving it as a snapshot, but it tended to corrupt the. It seemed to corrupt it, and nothing was working okay. So yeah, it'll have to be done first. But having said that, this looks a bit weird. Right, I think this is a cracked version. Boom, boom, boom. Right, okay. Escape there. Hoping Nick does Top Gear and Top Gear 2 on the SNES soon. Right, okay, I'll make a note on that. I'll make a note. They are on the list, Neil. I'm a bit conscious that I've done quite a lot of racing games, which I love, but not everyone likes them. But if it was up to me, I'd do every video. It'd be a racing game. But there we go. I've got to vary it a bit. But yeah, Top Gear 1 and 2, certainly. High score. Reset the scores. Right. Hopefully I can redefine the keys on here. It's going to be a bit of trouble. I think it plays Chariot of Fire here. We might listen to the music for a bit. Let me know if it's too loud. Chariots of Fire. It seemed a bit scratchy, doesn't it? Top Gear 2 has great music, thanks Matty. You're welcome, Neil. I would like to get to it. Right, okay, let's play the game. That's what we're here for. I need to switch the joystick ports again. It's amazing how many times I've had to swap it. I should have put them all in the right row. Right, okay. Right, so you might be able to see the difference between this and the Spectrum version. First of all, is the pistol shooting. We've got 4 blokes. We can go diagonally on this one, I think, as well. Right, so we need to get 3,000 in total. We get awarded points for each shot. They only stay there for a little while. If you get a bullseye, you get 600. You'll see on the right there my attempts. We're on attempt 1, so far we've got 1,010 points. And that's a bullseye, so you get 600 for that. There we go. So it's got some similarities to the ZX Spectrum versions. You'll recognise that. Be interested to see what bits it handles differently. The boards don't tend to be there for too long. The ones on the end might start to run out of time. Oh, that was a bit awkward. I've got 3 more shots to get over 3,000. Normally on the Spectrum version, I zip through this quite easily. Looks like this is going to be quite close. Right, we've done it with 1 shot left. Ended with a bullseye. We've done that quite easily. 3840. Good. Okay. I didn't know that about Chariots of Fire. Well, it's quite fitting I put that on then. Okay, glad I put that on. Do 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 do. Whoops, too high. Hi Stuart, hope you're well. Live streams have seen, from a technical point of view, have seen a huge move forward since we upgraded the internet. It's just doing all the cosmetic things now and trying to improve it and get a bigger audience in, really. But it's looking okay. Possibly looking at Twitch stuff, but I don't want to run before I can walk. Okay. Oh, thanks, Chona Baggy. Excellent. So that's 4 of you in the event list when that updates. That's good. So we got a full quota. Those sort of things really help me keep the internet, the package what is on, because I was in 2 minds whether to do that. It's always, well, you know, brilliant stuff. Thank you. You can't beat a bit of bullying. You can't, Tom. That's right. Right, I've qualified again. Good. Right, up we go. But yeah, I haven't done any live streams at the weekend as of yet, so that's potentially something I can go to, because in theory there should be more people around to watch, but on the other hand, there'll be more people streaming, so the audience will be divided up a bit. But you don't know until you try, do you? You don't know until you try. Out of the black and into the red. That's a good tip. Right, up we go. We've already qualified, so there's not too much of a problem. I think it's the cycling after this, where I do in my fingers. That's when you might hear a bit of noise, which sometimes I can edit out of a pre-recorded, but not this. A Sunday night would be great. Okay, let's see if we can do that then. It seems to be quite quiet for the recorded stuff on a Sunday, but that might be just the systems I cover. The Amiga tends to be quite popular and everything else slows down. So yeah, we could put it in, maybe the afternoon going late, maybe a couple of hours or maybe even more perhaps. Pick the Amiga or PlayStation or something. Right, here we go. This is when I do my fingers in. Wish me luck. There we go. So the graphic is a lot different to the... oh man, it's a lot different to the Spectrum version. How long have I got to go for? About 45 seconds. Check out the world record. It's Bat and Man. Oh, Sunday. Okay, we'll schedule it in for Sunday then. I better make sure I get ahead of myself. Oh, my wrists are going crazy now. The bike chain's going to come off, isn't it? That doesn't look like Daley Thompson to me. He looks a little bit paler. The only thing with the PlayStation, Tom, is I won't be able to do picture-in-picture at the moment because I'm using Elgato to capture the. I'm using my sound video capture to capture the actual picture of me. But we could do it. We could do it. Right, I always tend to lose a life here on the diving. Right. I was never any good at this. Right, you need to score 60 in total, so 20 with each jump. I've got 15. But yeah, he's very pale indeed, Daley. What do I get for that? 16. So I need to get now 29 with this dive, which is the two added together, which I probably won't. Well, that's a long jump. What do I get for that? Oh, look at that, 21. So in theory then, if I did 3 dives like that, I would qualify, but I've lost one athlete. One athlete is dead. Oh dear, but still, oh look, I'm going to lose an athlete here as well, because I can never do this slalom. Right, here we go. We need to go through all of these gates. If you miss any, look, I disqualified straight away. Oh, this is even slipperier than the Spectrum version. Oh man, right, go. Got across quick. Oh. Too tricky. Right, I've lost an athlete. Now it's rowing now. Now my fingers are going to get done in. So this is exactly the same as cycling, except the graphics different. You're rowing. 45 seconds again. Dearie me. This was normally on stage 2 of the side 2 of the tape. Listen to that water. It sounds a bit like that spaceship taking off in Jet Set Willy II. If you can remember all that time ago if you were there. Horace would be good at this. Neil Barrett. I can try and schedule in a Mega Drive. It's knowing what games to do. I was thinking maybe of doing a racing one with Super Off-Road and a few other ones. Maybe Road Rash and stuff. That's the idea. I've finished. Right, good. Right. Yeah. Might put that in. I'm debating whether to put that in Monday evening after Spectrum version of 1 or whatever. Oh, football penalties night. This is always tricky. Yeah, so yeah, in answer to that, Mega Drive, yes. Come on. Oh, God, what a run-up. Where is he running from? China? Oh, and after all that, he missed. What a nincompoop. Maybe I'll just do a gentle run-out. I'll just do a gentle run-out and go quick at the end. Football penalties. That's what Daley Thompson liked to do. Right. What? What? Why does he keep kicking it directly at him for? It is worse than the Spectrum version. I'm interested to see what the ski jump is like. But at least you had a chance with the penalty. I'm going to lose another athlete. Missed. Right, this is my 4th penalty now. This is very difficult compared to the Spectrum one. I was just putting them in for fun on the Spectrum. I do not like this game. VAR. See, I've lost an athlete now, and now we're on to ski jump. I think there's 2 events left, ski jump and the, what's the name? You definitely need a joystick to ski jump, but anyway, I'll give it a go. Now, if that's 60 metres, I'll be very surprised. You've got to land it as well. 68.47. Good. Right, okay. So we've qualified then to get to the tug of war. That's something. Off we go. Maybe a bit quicker than before. He's got a good angle to him. The Spectrum guy didn't do that. 69.35. Right. So two good jumps as well. It's doing my well, I'll say fingers. They seem to have been beaten to a pulp now. I'd say wrists, elbows. That's probably my slowest speed before, which probably means I'm heavily injured. Landed. What happens if you don't land it? Oh, that you you go through. Oh dear, foul. Right, tug of war. Now this is the last event on the whole thing. It's a bit of a rhythm thing, this, but we need to beat Hyper Bill. It's been remarked that he might look a bit like Ned Flanders from a Hyper Sports. Yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, I haven't got the rhythm. Oh, I didn't get the rhythm of that at all. Maybe I need to go a bit quicker. Flex my fingers there. I was just trying to do the rhythm that the Spectrum one would have had. Oh, this is tricky. Come on. Who's making that raspberry noise? Oh man, that raspberry blower put me off. The Phantom Raspberry Blower from Old London Town. Very strange sound effects at all. Well, maybe he's too easy for me then. Maybe I need to do someone else. Let's do Jessie G, who sung songs like "It's All About the Price Tag" and "You Want to Hear Me Roar." Here's her before she's had the makeup. Jessie J. Okay, Jessie J, you're going down this time. Come on, Jessie. Oh no! That's the end of me, and I've lost all 4 athletes. Ugh. I think I'm going to have one more go on that. See if I can get a bit further. Just one last go. One last go. Yeah, one last go. Do. But probably the same thing's going to happen again. But I would like to have score at least one penalty. That was so unfair, that penalty thing. I've never played Daley Thompson's Decathlon on the Commodore 64. Have you played it? Yeah, maybe. It's almost like that, Elf Boy. Yeah, it's almost as if he's never done it before. He got into stock car racing, I think, for a little while after his decathlon days were over. Yeah. Right. He's good at shooting, though. I did like the shooting on High Sports on the Spectrum. We played earlier, or yesterday. Yeah, did Hyper Sports come out on the Commodore 64? I know I ask a lot of questions. It's because I never owned a Commodore 64. I owned a Spectrum, but I am enjoying the games I've been played so far on there. Yeah, if Hyper Sports come out on the Commodore 64, I'll have to track that one down as well. I had a bit of a problem in the gymnastics bit, the vaulting bit, and the weightlifting as well. It certainly tests your fingers out. It certainly does. 600. Right. Okay. So I find this one the easiest to qualify. It's quite forgiving. We qualified already. I think we missed one target, didn't we, completely, and we've still done it. We're not on the record boards, though. JJ, FJ, and BK. Hypersports is on the Commodore 64. Thanks, Crimson Red. I'll have to track that down. Oh, I didn't get to that one. Didn't get to that target. I don't like the ones on the outside. Oh, dear. Two bad shots so far. Thank you. Right, bullseye. That's like that dog out of Oliver Twist. Bullseye! Bill Sykes' dog. There you go. So learn some stuff, but you probably already knew that already. It came up in a quiz the other day. Right, but I love a bit of bully again. Bom 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 bom. Let's see what you could have run. Would you like to gamble your £2 that you won earlier for what's behind the board? No, Jim, we've had a good day. Oh, right. What a show. Right, we've got to do it off this one. We're going to qualify again, I think. Oh, dear, that's a bit far away. There we go. 360, we've done it again. Dun, 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 dun. Right, shoot, shoot, shoot. I do like a super test. I always wondered, I might have asked this question before, I presume I have. I always wondered what would happen if they did a third Daley Thompson game. I know they did that Olympic that game, but that wasn't very good. So I wondered what they do if they did this style of game, what events they would pick. But essentially, it's just beating the keys or the joystick, isn't it, each time? Oh, 3-2-1 was a good show, Kona Baggy. Yeah, with Ted Rogers and Dusty Bin. I never used to solve any of the clues because they were just so obscure, weren't they? They were just so obscure. That's ridiculous. Oof. Good, good. Right. Okie dokie. Bullseye again. So if you're someone that likes the recorded stuff, I know I'm getting on with the live streaming stuff, but recorded stuff will always be there to a degree. As ZX Spectrum review did go up earlier on today, called Parsec. It's a horizontal shooter based on an old game from a Texas Instrument game. I better get ready to cycle in 1982. I mean, it doesn't sound like he's cycling. It sounds like he's banging things into a piece of wood. I think the bones of my fingers are in a dusty bin at the end of this. It doesn't tell you what distance you've done. That's the problem. Come on, lad. Go. That's the finishing line. 38. We had 7 seconds to spare there. That's good, isn't it? 7 seconds. But I think we're going to lose all our lives where we lost them before. I say we, I'm dragging you into this as well. Right. Oops, that's not a good that's not a good way to enter the water. And that was a good bit of bouncing as well. Right. You've got to hit the fire button when it's on the lowest bit of the board. Good. What's that going to score? 16. No, they're not too impressed with that. I need one person to do the diving board bit and another person to do the somersault bit. Oh, look at that. They're not impressed with that. 48. We lose an athlete like we did before. I'm getting a bit of a deja vu here, and we know what's going to happen with the Grand Slalom because I can barely go through about two of these things. Cross, down, cross, down. Well, okay. Cross here. Well, that's better than before, but we're probably going to run out of time. I did on the Spectrum. It was just hideous timing. Cross. There. How much time? We've got to get 58 seconds to qualify. It's not going to happen. But at least I'm making a bit of a fist of it this time. Oh, so that counts as I was going through it. Good. He's not as good as Horace. It's been commented before. Horace is the skier in my book. On the Commodore 64 and the ZX Spectrum. Go, Horace, go. There was a PC remake of that, actually, I reviewed. Horace Goes Skiing, if you want to check that out at some point. It plays good homage to it. It doesn't really go in too much of a different direction, but it plays quite well. Oh, that was close. Come on, I bet with the finish in a minute. It isn't. Oh, I'm outside the 58 seconds. I'm well outside. So that's the thing. How'd you go quick here and do it? Just have to hit the flags, I suppose. There's no way. So there's the finish. See, I need to do that 11 seconds quicker than I did do. I mean, that's just too difficult. No, I'm trying to go too quick now. That's the problem. I've lost an athlete. He goes. Right, rowing again, or rowing as I like to call it. It's spelt the same. Olympic rowing. Go. Go. I did like I did like the swimming aspect on Hyper Sports. We had to press the fire button to breathe. That was quite interesting to do. Real skiers hit flags, yes, probably that. What do real rowers do? Or real rowers? That's right, Gumbio. Daley is no Horace. That is true. So we went into space a bit earlier on. That was quite good fun. I did like going into space. Come on, keep rowing there. Keep on rowing. One fine day I'm gonna be the one to make you understand. Oh yeah, I'm a rowing man. I'm not a penalty man though, which has been proven. Right, now he's taking a run up from 4 continents away. Let's score at least 1 penalty. Come on. I think I've seen this story somewhere before. Right, that was 15 degrees, wasn't it? I'm trying all different stuff. Let's hold the fire button a bit longer. 10 penalties, though. Probably how now because we scored. See, look, that was 15 degrees and it went straight at him. That 51 degrees went straight at him. What's going on? Oh, we've missed it again. I thought that was going in. What angle do you have to do then? I've tried 15, I've tried 50, I've tried 70. This is all just crazy talk. On the spectrum, I've scored probably about 4 out of 5, or at least 3. Let's never talk about this ever again. Right, ski jump. Now, it seemed before to get quite easy to get 60 metres. $68.46. Now, if you've played this on a joystick, let me know, because you've probably got some amazing sort of like times. Because on this ski jump, there's 2 extra blocks that I'm not getting because I'm hitting on the keyboard. I'm not getting into the purple section at all. On the Spectrum, it would be called the magenta section, but let's not mention that. With Commodore 64 in. The old bread bin. Oops, dear, that's unstable snow. Wow. Okay, last attempt. Come on, lad. Right. We've got the tug of war after this, haven't we? And I don't think I can survive here. So it's I'm losing the lives in exactly the same place each time. It's the penalties, which I'm sure I can master that. The slalom, which I don't think I ever can master. And the tug of war, which is, you know, it's sort of like a luck sort of thing. Hyper Bill. I mean, you're supposed to vary the speed that you're doing the left and right in. Let's go quite a high rate then. Seems to be working a bit better initially. As that wasp turns up. I know I shouldn't have had beans for dinner. Yay! At last, right? Okay, so at least I've won the tug of war. Oh, that means I don't lose a life, doesn't it? Yeah. So hopefully we can get some game over music then, because we've gone right round the thing. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yay! Thanks, Tom. Right, I've got the hang of this now. I've beaten Ned Flanders twice, and it goes. Oh right, so we'll keep going until we lose this athlete then. So at least I've gone round once. Brillo pads. What do we need to do? 3,400 to qualify now, so it's getting gradually more difficult. Need to hit all the targets, really. Phantom trombone player. Well, they're the worst. Can you imagine a poltergeist that also played the trombone? I wouldn't like to be in that house. Or a poltergeist orchestra. You'd never get to sleep at all. Boing. Right. 2-4. Need 3-4. I think this is looking quite promising. A bullseye there. Phantom Raspberry Blower. That's good. Was that a Two Ronnies sketch, Tom? I think it was, wasn't it? Right. I need to look at that. That clip. I always find myself looking at the squash clip on the Two Ronnies. Right. Okay. 360. Yeah, I need to go for my walk tomorrow. I've been indoors all day. I couldn't go on my walk because it was raining so much. Need to do that. I do miss it. It stops me going insane and gives me perspective about stuff, because I worry about all sorts of little things, really, and they are little things, and I make them into big things. So thank you for dropping by and keeping me calm, keeping me happy, talking me off the roof. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Right, okay. 360. That's what I normally do on my skateboard when I'm off doing my parkour. Yeah, anyway. Actually, I saw a Dragon's Den clip the other day, and they was trying to sell parkour lessons as a thing. They didn't invest. That's another thing I watch a lot on YouTube, Dragon's Den ones, but only like the rubbish ones. Yeah, they'd be so easy to edit that, but I'm not sure the BBC will let you put up the footage. Maybe I can just put up pictures instead. They wouldn't object to pictures, would they? Rather. Okay. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's good. Some of those sketches I don't think you could put on TV anymore, because people get offended by everything, don't they, really? But yeah, it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek humour that they would do, but typical 70s and 80s. Lots of wordplay, which is very, very clever. Okay. What's next? Okay. Oh, it's the cycling after this, isn't it, really? Get ready to put hands in warm water, Nick, at the end. So... I'm getting gradually better at this. 4 candles. Yeah, that was the one, wasn't it? 4 candles. Oops. Oh dear, I had trouble there. Handles for forks. Right, yeah, let's go. Let's shoot there. Thanks, Elfboy. I can read your comment there, but I think YouTube has censored it for some reason. But it shouldn't have been censored. It was just it's good, honest fun. But it's good. It's good fun. Right, what we got to do? 40 seconds this time, and then we're probably I'm gonna lose everything on the diving, aren't I? Unless I suddenly have a breakthrough moment. Come on, pedal a bit quicker, you twit. Oh, Mastermind, there, that is a classic. What was the subject? Answering questions on the last previous question, I think. Was it? I think that was the subject. Good old there, Two Willies. Ugh. Come on, fingers, keep going. Oh, it's getting close. I've done it, right. Now, it's coming up to the diving, and that's probably where the stream is going to end, by the looks of things, unless I can actually qualify. But at least I got round at least once. That seemed like a quite good dive. 28 points? That's the highest I've ever scored. Well, that can't continue. That's another good one. Am I going to qualify for the diving here? Don't say I'm going to qualify. I've qualified! I qualified for the diving. That is never going to happen. Never going to happen at all. I don't think I'm going to get round. I don't think I'm going to get round to the penalties again. Right, let's get the flags. Because I'm going to lose my life here, probably. Oh! Just got that, right. That's what you need to do. You need to just hit the outside of them. Right, that's a bit quicker, isn't it? That's it, yeah. You need to be in the down position as quickly as much as you can do. I'm going a bit silly now. I almost stopped then. Was it? We've got to go quicker this time. It was 58 seconds before. Now we've only got 55. But this bodes well to maybe doing it at some point. Whoa. Come on. Oh no, we've run out of time. But what did we get before? 1 minute 8? Oh, he's missed that one. Yeah, I think it was round about. Oh, I think I was going quicker. It seemed to be a longer thing, didn't it? Right. Okay. Attempt 2. Right. I know we're over the 2 hours here, but we can't end it until I've had the final attempt here. Red. Get round there. Whoa. So I think my favourite game today. Whoops. My favourite game we played was probably. Well, it's probably this one actually. Probably this one. Oh, I've lost all my athletes. Gauntlet was quite good as well, wasn't it? Really, that was pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you liked that stream. We kept you entertained for a couple of hours. So thank you for dropping by. If you like the stream, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be most appreciated if you haven't already. Yeah, so thank you to the people that did a super chat there and people that have subscribed. Much appreciated. It helps the channel running. It's all about easing stress, and hopefully I've done that for you to a degree. There'll be another stream tomorrow, Commodore Amiga, Stunt Car Racer, as I said. And watch out, we'll probably do something at the weekend as well. So yeah, thanks for watching again. And until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye. Thank you.